This thing with making a video every day is not easy. I mean, to just make the video, yeah, but to say something meaningful and that, I really feel in my heart to share, it's not easy. I saw this documentary. It's a 20 minutes video, it's actually not a documentary, called Viji, A Story of Love and Devotion. And it's about the wife of Sadhguru. So I had no idea Sadhguru had a wife, because in the videos I always see him alone. But he had a wife. They say that she was not into spirituality. Viji herself was saying that she didn't consider she was on a spiritual path. She was there for him. Of course, being him very high into spirituality, she ended up living a spiritual life. But all the time saying and feeling that it was all because of her love and devotion towards him. And she was a beautiful woman and people loved her and she was there all the time present. But she didn't have even a sadhana. She didn't feel that calling somehow in her heart to really be a disciple, but she was a wife and she was there with him all the time. And one day she heard the conversation that he was having with someone else, and something triggered in her this calling to turn all that love and devotion towards God, towards really finding who she really is and to go for the ultimate realization. Not having any background of sadhana and things that yogis take many years just to build up inside to be prepared for certain type of practice and meditation. Because of her huge heart and devotion and all those qualities that she was having present in the relationship with Sadhguru, when she expanded that but focused on God and on attaining God, she managed in a very short period of time. And she was even saying to people that she wanted to live, she wanted to attain this God realization, and then she did it and she left the physical body. And for me this story touched me very, very much. And I totally recommend you to watch it. It's for free on YouTube. Sadhguru was saying something very beautiful that I want to read to you. It's there, it appears there during the video. And he says like this: "The line between devotion and deception is so fine. The wisest ones are always devoted. It's a different kind of wisdom, which the logical mind cannot understand." Viji had bursts of devotion and confusion. When she held on devotion for long enough, she made it. She knew love and nothing more. And so I feel these days, and especially today, I've been connecting with this aspiration to feel God, and to really take that path. Even though I don't believe also that it can happen with the mind, but to open my heart more and more, because in Viji's case, like it happened, also because she had already very awakened within her these elements of love and devotion. She was cultivating them all the time. Yes, Sadhguru was the object of that, and it was not God directly, but she was cultivating these godly attributes within her, and then made it possible when she chose to have what it takes. And so I feel like, yes, I cannot force in my heart to really say the most important thing right now in my life above anything else is to attain God realization. Yes, mentally, of course, I say it every day, but to really feel it, I cannot force it. But what I can do is to open myself again to cultivate these aspects in my life. I can still choose to love. I can still choose to have this aspect of devotion to everything I do every day, in my work, with my friends, and to cultivate these higher aspects very much connected with my heart. I've been so stuck in my mind and thinking I can design my way to God realization, when in reality it's BS. I don't want to say a bad word. It doesn't work like that. The real path towards God lies in our heart. It's there. And if we keep ourselves disconnected from our heart, we will never find it. And to have this wisdom of the heart, this heart intelligence and intuition that don't come from the mind. Nowadays people value that. People only listen to that. Yes, it makes sense from the mind. What about what makes sense from the heart? And so, because I was always a very mental person, this is the challenge for me right now. I believe that without this love and devotion and a fully awakened heart, you don't reach far in any spiritual path. Besides mental concentration, equally or even more important, also these elements of love and devotion that are so important. And this is what I wanted to share with you today.